accept them when it's labeled. Someone had to break that awkward silence. I appreciate that. Will we all please rise as we welcome in our class of 2023. Good evening. You may be seated. It's my honor to serve as the principal of Manheim Central High School, and I welcome everyone here this evening to celebrate our graduates from the class of 2023. It is my pleasure to welcome Lauren Huber, class president, to officially welcome all of our guests and begin our ceremony. Lauren is the daughter of Scott and Gail Huber. Following graduation, Lauren plans to major in general studies at Harrisburg Area Community College for 1 year and then transfer. While enrolled at Manheim Central, Lauren was involved in the following: Baron Stage, tennis, Chansonnier, Manheim BIC Youth Group, Amnesty International. Additionally, she belonged to the following honor societies: Tri-M, English, and Thespian. Reflecting on her high school experience, Lauren shared that she will miss people the most that she has met and become some of her best friends here at MC. And she said the honor to learn from so many great teachers that have impacted her. Lauren would like to extend a thank you to her parents for the constant belief in her, even when she doubted herself. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the class of 2023, please welcome Lauren Huber.
Good evening and welcome to the friends and family of the class of 2023. As Mr. Weitzel shared, my name is Lauren Huber and I'm honored to greet you here tonight to celebrate Manheim Central's 137th commencement ceremony. As a class, we've excelled in all areas from academics, athletics, and the arts. I believe that through our involvement in these areas, the class of 2023 has made a positive impact on not only our community, but our school and on each other. Although what we have accomplished throughout our 4 years in high school is valuable, I challenge us, the class of 2023, to consider closely not just what we do, but who we are. Whether your next step is college, joining the military, attending trade school, entering the workforce, or maybe you're like me and you're still trying to figure all that out, let's commit to being people of integrity who are kind, honest, encouraging, and trustworthy. With this in mind, we will continue to positively impact the world around us. Though tonight is a celebration of us, we recognize that we would not be here without you, our parents, friends, mentors, and educators. We thank you for supporting us, sharing your wisdom with us, and inspiring us to reach our full potential. Class of 2023, thank you for all the memories we've created together throughout our time at Manheim Central. I wish you all the best as you close this chapter and open the next. At this time, please rise, and gentlemen, please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Please be seated. As we begin our program this evening, I would like to introduce and recognize our special guests in attendance. All of these individuals and groups have in one way or another shaped and contributed to our graduating cohort being present in this auditorium this evening. Our school district is led by Superintendent Dr. Ryan Axe and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Amy Flannery. I would ask that Dr. Axe and Dr. Flannery stand for recognition. Joining us this evening are members of our Mannheim Central Board of School Directors and District Leadership Team. I would ask for those representing our school board and district leadership team to stand for acknowledgement. At this time, I'd have Ms. Keisha McCulley and Mr. Rod Brenni stand. As part of our high school, you can clap if you want, go ahead. As part of our high school administrative team, Ms. McCulley and Mr. Brenni bring a positive energy to our high school. Their investments in our students, teachers, and school community greatly contribute to our overall success and your educational experience as students. I thank both Ms. McCulley and Mr. Brenni for their efforts throughout this school year. Thank you. The remaining two groups for acknowledgement have remained the most influential during your course of formal education at Mannheim Central and have greatly influenced your positioning here in this auditorium. The first group is our faculty and staff. At this time, I would ask that our current and retired K-12 faculty please stand. As educators, we appreciate the critical role you play. Go right ahead. Stay standing, stay standing, stay standing. We're gonna have to work out this applause cadence, folks. As educators, we appreciate the critical role you play in cultivating a school experience that builds strong relationships and fosters student development and helps establish the young adults we have before us into young men and women of character. On behalf of the school board, our district leadership team, our school community, we thank you for your tireless energy and investment in our students. Thank you. And most importantly, our families of our graduates. Thank you for trusting your student and partnering with the school in support of your student's personal success. To this end, I would ask for our class of 2023 to stand and thank your families for their continued love, support, and encouragement. That's the part where you stand. Thank your families. There you go. Thank you, families. At this point in our program, I'd like to honor the academic accomplishments of two individuals with the highest GPA. I would ask for Sophia Garman to come forward. Sophia is the salutatorian for the class of 2023 with a grade point average of 4.8013. Sophia is the daughter of Jennifer and Brett Garman. While enrolled at Mannheim Central, she participated in the following: served as co-president of Amnesty International, co-president of the Inclusion and Diversity Club, Spanish Club, treasurer of Science Club and Science Olympiad, vice president of Rho Kappa, Spanish and Science National Honor Society, Barron Stage, Atala Prep, Patients Are Waiting, and volunteered at the LCBC Student Ministry as a 6th grade student leader. Mr. Campbell shared the following remarks about Sophia. I have had Sophia in class since her sophomore year and watched her mature and grow into the humble leader that she is today. Sophia was one of our top scorers on the National Spanish exam this year, earning a silver medal. Beyond her excellence in academics and Spanish, she is conscientious, a sympathetic person who sees the value and dignity in all human life. This conviction led her to serve as our co-leader of Amnesty International. When asked who she would like to thank, Sophia remarked, she'd like to thank her family for their unwavering support during her high school experience. Additionally, she would like to thank her teachers for their guidance as she pursues her post-secondary opportunities. When asked about her fondest memories, Sophia stated she is grateful for the many opportunities that Mannheim Central has provided to learn outside of the classroom. She greatly enjoyed the Spanish field trips to New York, Philadelphia, and Lancaster, where she had the opportunity to spend time with her friends and learn more about the different Hispanic cultures that are represented in her local community. She also has very fond memories of Science Olympiad, trips during her junior and senior year, where she had the opportunity to spend the weekend with a cabin and make some of her greatest memories with some of her closest friends. As Sophia transitions from high school, she plans to major in biochemistry with a minor in public health and pursue a research pathway at Messiah University. It is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Mike Clare from the Mannheim Central Alumni Association to present Sophia with an award. Mr. Clare.
Congratulations, Sophia, on salutatorium. The Mannheim Central Alumni Association would like to congratulate you and give you the first lifetime pass for the Alumni Association. We also have a check in here. That check does not go for any books, does not go for anything other than fun money for you to spend. Mannheim Central Alumni Association congratulates you.
Thank you, Mr. Clare. For your scholastic achievements, I'd like to present you with this gift from Kozer Jewelers and the Mannheim Central School District. Congratulations. Hope you like it. Congratulations, Sophia, and best wishes at Messiah. The valedictorian for the class of 2023 is Laura King. Laura, please come forward. Laura is the daughter of Timothy and Stephanie King, and while attending Mannheim Central, Laura was involved in the following activities: cross country, speech and debate, co-president of National Honor Society, Math Honor Society, Science Honor Society, Science Olympiad, Rho Kappa, Girls on the Run, and a junior coach for Girls on the Run. Laura earned a final GPA of 4.832. Laura's teachers, absolutely, clap. Laura's teacher shared the following comments. Mr. Williams shared his appreciation that Laura is always ready to answer a question whenever it's asked. Mr. Winkler followed suit by saying, Laura is attentive and driven. She's motivated by obtaining a deeper understanding of new concepts. Laura's good communication skills benefit her in team-oriented challenges and helps make the team more efficient. I've enjoyed Laura's enthusiasm in my classroom and envision that her skills will help her be productive as a college student. When asked who she would like to thank, Laura mentioned, I'd like to thank my parents for their endless support. They've been my biggest advocates throughout the years, whether they were keeping me on track or being my personal shuttle bus, as I'm sure all parents can relate, that helped me get where I am today. Following graduation, Laura plans to attend the University of Kentucky and major in biomedical engineering with a minor in international business. At this time, I'd like to welcome Mr. Clare back to the podium to present another award to Laura.
Laura, congratulations on your outstanding award and your outstanding career here at Mannheim Central. Again, the Mannheim Central Alumni Association would like to present to you the second lifetime pass and membership to the Mannheim Central Alumni Association. Thank you.
For your scholastic achievements, Laura, I'd like to present you with this monetary award for the Mannheim Seratoma Club and a gift from Kozer Jewelers and the Mannheim Central School District. Congratulations, Laura, and best wishes as a Kentucky Wildcat. Congratulations. Now, that's not, you can use that however you want it. There's no requirement for it. And I hope you enjoy that. Congratulations. Each graduating cohort perpetuates a legacy, and for Mannheim Central, our legacy is filled with a commitment to excellence and strong community support. The 23 cohort continued this legacy during their tenure as high school students and demonstrated tremendous barren pride in doing so. Not to mention, we established a number of firsts in our school history. Reflecting on the accomplishments from the class of 2023, I'd like to share some of these highlights. For the first time in our school's history, we are pleased to recognize 2 students who earned advanced placement capstone diplomas. To qualify for an AP capstone diploma, a student must complete the capstone courses, which consist of AP seminar and AP research, plus complete 4 additional AP courses during their time in high school, and score a 3 or higher on all 6 exams. I would ask that Laura King and Rachel Stevens stand for congratulations. In the area of agriculture, we had 5 students who were recipients of the FFA Keystone degrees. If Jenna Eberly, Megan Garber, Luke Snavely, Adriana Strait, and Eric Zimmerman could please stand. Please join me in congratulating them. From athletics, congratulations to our girls tennis team. They completed an undefeated season during their fall campaign. That's the part we clap. During our 2023 school calendar, Manheim Central earned 8 section titles: field hockey, girls tennis, girls basketball, wrestling, rifle, and boys volleyball. Will members from these athletic teams please stand for congratulations? In total, we had 11 teams qualify for District 3 competitions, and 2 squads, our football team and boys volleyball teams, earned silver medals at District 3 competitions. Congratulations to those 2 teams. The following individuals were awarded all-state honors in their respective sports. Please stand as I call your name. Rocco Doherty in football. Madison Nair, volleyball and basketball. Also, Maddie this year passed the 2,000-point barrier to become Manheim Central's leading scorer. And Trey Grube in basketball. Additional congratulations for Trey for eclipsing the Lancaster-Lebanon career record for 3-point baskets. Congratulations to all 3 of you. At the PIAA Championships, we collected medals with Brett Barbush and Maddie Nair. If I could have those 2 individuals please stand. Brett captured an 8th place medal in March at the PIAA Wrestling Championships at 160 pounds, and Maddie earned a 6th place in the long jump and an 8th place in the javelin at the Track and Field Championships. Well done, and congratulations to you both. And we have 1 team that's still competing in the PIAA Championships. This Saturday, our boys will compete, and we'd like our boys volleyball team to please stand. We wish them the very best, and go Barons. There we go. On May 17th, the Lancaster-Lebanon League recognized recipients for the A. Landis Brackbill Award. This annual award acknowledges athletes from each member school with the highest GPA and who have lettered in at least 2 sports. The award winners for Manheim Central were Abigail Reed and Madison Nair. I'd have those 2 please stand. Continuing with our theme of first, for the first time in our school history, both of our nominees were recognized as finalists, which means they were in the top 5. But wait, there's more. For the second time in our school history, we had a winner. Maddie Nair is our 2023, A. Landis Brackbill winner. A tremendous honor. Congratulations to both young ladies for your athletic accomplishments. Now you're good. Our Internet Club, which is the high school service club, had an outstanding year. In addition to serving local churches, middle and elementary schools, they also volunteered at the Mannheim Food Pantry, Water Street Rescue Mission, Pleasant View Retirement Community, Habitat for Humanity, Brittany's Hope, and Home on Ferdinand. In total, Interact served approximately 1,447 hours of community service this school year. A special note of appreciation to Cameron Heath and Rachel Stevens, who served as co-presidents this year. Specifically, among our senior class, the following individuals deserve distinction for their work through Interact during their high school tenure. Please stand as I call your name for congratulations. Emily Bilby, with 28 total hours over her high school career. Cody Grissinger, with 53.5 total hours. Cameron Heath, with 70.5 hours. Caleb Hostetter, with 44.5 hours. Emma Martin, with 19 hours. Leah McMurray, with 27 total hours. Haley Miller, 29.5, Nicole Peffley with 29, and Mallory Smith with an outstanding 104 total hours, and Rachel Stevens with 41.5 hours. In total, our seniors had 446 and a half hours of community service. Awesome job. In the area of music, I would ask the following individuals stand for acknowledgement as I call your name and read your accomplishments. Haley Miller, PMEA District Band, Regional Band, All-State Band, LLMEA County Orchestra, PMEA District Orchestra, and Regional Orchestra. Katie Wolf, PMEA District Band, Regional Band, All-State Band, LLMEA Orchestra, PMEA District Orchestra, and PMEA Regional Orchestra. Jonathan Wanger, LLMEA County Chorus, PMEA District Chorus, PMEA Regional Chorus, PMEA District Chorus, LLMEA County Chorus, and PMEA District Orchestra. Emma Osgood, PMEA District Band. Benjamin Ginder, LLMEA County Chorus, PMEA District Chorus, PMEA Regional Chorus, PMEA District Band. Aiden Deppen, PMEA District Band, LLMEA County Orchestra, PMEA District Orchestra. Lauren Huber, LLMEA County Chorus. Andrew Barnes, LLMEA County Chorus, PMEA District Chorus, PMEA Regional Chorus, and Future Music Educator Symposium at the PMEA All-State Conference. The following individuals were LLMEA Orchestra Award winners: Sarah Brubaker, Elena Rajaratnam, Corbin Shank, Jenna Moffitt, and Jarita Navarro Fernandez. Congratulations. From the sciences, our Science Olympiad team has competed in the state tournament for the last 2 years, another first for our school. I would ask that individuals to stand as I call out your accomplishments from the regional and state Science Olympiad contest. Emma Osgood, Geology, Regionals 4th, States 10th. Leah McMurray, Write It, Do It, Regionals 2nd, 1st in the state. Juliana Stake, Environmental Chemistry, States 8th. Sophia Garman, Chemistry was 9th in the state. Megan Reed Faulkner, Wi-Fi Lab, was a 4th place at regionals. Jesse Hurst with Trajectory and Scrambler, regionals 4th and was 6th in the state and 8th respectively. Ben Ginder, Trajectory and Scrambler, was regionals 3rd, state 6th, and 8th in the state, and then remote sensing regionals. Additionally, I want to recognize Jenna Moffitt, Ava Tempowski, and Elena Bridgman for helping members of our Science Olympiad team advance to the regional and state tournament. Great work and congratulations. From our World Language Department, we congratulate the following students for their performance on the National German exam. Please stand and remain standing while I announce your name. Kevin Sangara, silver distinction on the Level 2 National German exam. Jonathan Wanger, bronze distinction for Level 2 on the National German exam. Catherine Glover, bronze distinction for the Level 2 National German exam. Zachary Earhart, bronze distinction for the Level 2 National German exam. Jessica Sick with the silver distinction for the Level 3 National German exam. Congratulations for your achievements in German. The following students deserve applause for their performance on the National Spanish exam. Please stand and remain standing as I announce your name. We have two: Sophia Garman for silver distinction on level 4 National Spanish exam, which is the 85th percentile, and Olivia Regan, ranked in the 95th percentile on the level 4 National Spanish exam, earning a gold distinction. She was the highest score of all Mannheim Central test takers. Congratulations, the young ladies. I'd like to recognize Gareth Wright. Gareth, please stand. Garrett was selected as Mannheim Central's applicant to the National Spanish Exam Senior Scholarship, and he was selected for his outstanding effort and dedication to studying the Spanish language and culture. The scholarship award, unfortunately, is not announced until August. However, we want to offer him congratulations on his nomination and wish his best luck going forward in that scholarship applications. Congratulations, Garrett. Continuing with our theme of firsts for the evening, for the first time in our school history, Mannheim Central is pleased to recognize individuals who have earned the Pennsylvania Seal of Biliteracy. The Seal of Biliteracy recognizes students who have attained an intermediate to high-level proficiency in English and additionally in other world languages by the time they graduate. We have two groups to celebrate. The first groups are those students who have already earned the Seal of Biliteracy. If I could have Michaela Beck, Catherine Glover, Ava Kneff, Madison Nair, Elsie Martin, Juliana Stake, and Alucia Valdez, please stand for distinction. The second group also deserve distinction are those students that are still awaiting their AP scores in order to confirm that they have earned the Seal of Biliteracy. Those students are Sophia Garman, Olivia Regan, Rachel Stevens, and Gareth Wright. If I could have you stand to be acknowledged. We had 36 students from the class who qualified for the National Honor Society. Would members from our National Honor Society please stand for recognition? I would now like for the members of the class who plan to attend some form of higher education to stand for acknowledgement. The groups that are standing have plans to either attend a 2 or a 4-year school next year. This marks almost 70% of our graduating class, and of this group, over 90% of them were accepted to their first choice offering. Congratulations and best luck at your institutions next year. We have one member from our graduating cohort who has decided to enter into military service. As such, I would ask for Seth Ebley to stand, and we applaud him for his unselfish and brave act. Thank you, Seth, in advance for your service to our country. We have 3 individuals who will be entering into missionary work following high school, and we acknowledge them for their service. If I could have those 3 individuals, please stand for congratulations. I would ask the individuals that have elected to enter directly into the workforce and have secured full-time occupational work in the career field to stand for honor. This marks 47 individuals from the class that have committed to a plan post-high school. Congratulations and best wishes in your chosen career field. Finally, I would like to also acknowledge our group of 49 students who decided to leave their home school and attend a branch of the Lancaster County CTC to begin pursuit in their chosen career. It is not easy to leave your home school during your senior year, and for their efforts, they deserve distinction. For the students who attended the Lancaster County CTC, please rise so we can congratulate you. It's been a privilege to work alongside you during your journey, and we are so proud, very proud of your accomplishments, perseverance, and community pride. For this, you deserve another round of congratulations. As I reflect on your time here at Manheim Central, I want to leave you with one nugget of advice as you move forward from the halls of MC. My inspiration comes from a recent interview with an individual who's known as the Greek Freak from the Milwaukee Bucks. So following the Bucks' exit from the first round of the NBA playoffs, Giannis responded to a sports reporter's question if this season was a failure by stating, "Do you get a promotion every year in your job?" "No, right? So every year is your job a failure?" he asked the reporter. "Every year you work towards something, which is a goal. It's to get a promotion. It's to be able to care for your family, provide a house for your family, or take care of your parents." He continued, "It's not a failure. It's steps to success. There's always steps. Michael Jordan played 15 years and won 6 championships. Were the other 9 years failures?" he asked. "That's what you're telling me?" He went on to say, "There's no failure in sports. There are good days, there are bad days. Some days you're able to be successful, and some days you're not. Some days it's your turn, and some days it's not your turn. That's what sports is all about. You do not always win. Some other people are going to win. And this year, someone else is going to win. It's simple as that." As I read this interview and the quote, I thought about you as a group of young adults and challenged to consider this quote in terms of your life. So let me reread it with one small edit. There's no failure in life. There are good days and there are bad days. Some days you're going to be successful and some days you're not. Some days it will be your turn and some days it's not. That's what life is all about. Reading it from this perspective, I'm reminded of the wisdom in this. There are few failures in any chosen field as long as we strive to be better each day. This striving for improvement equates to his line, it's steps to success. There's always steps to it. I share this story with you as my hope is that you'll reflect on your time has helped you to develop this same approach that's shared with us. There's no failure. There are just steps that we must take. These steps are working hard, establishing goals, serving others, always doing our best. And I trust these lessons will carry you forward as you move on from Manheim Central. Further, I trust you will reflect fondly on your time at MCHS and will always consider this to be a home for you, filled with wonderful memories that will last you a lifetime. Please join me in another round of applause for the class of 2023. Our first honored speaker this evening is Juliana Stake. Juliana, please come forward. Juliana is the daughter of Brandon and Samantha Stake. After Manheim Central, she plans to attend the University of Pittsburgh and major in environmental engineering. Juliana commented that she would like to thank all of her teachers throughout the past 4 years for endlessly encouraging her curiosity. She would also like to thank a small but mighty group of friends for being the reason she came to school most days. She commented, "You taught me so much. You taught me that I don't actually prefer to be alone. I just needed to find the right people and spend my time with." Finally, she would like to thank her greatest influence, her family. To her grandparents for believing in her strength, for guiding her to stay on track. She thanks her Aunt Mia for reminding her to enjoy her youth. Most of all, she is grateful to her parents and her brother. "You never gave me an idea that I couldn't do with whatever I wanted to do and be whoever I wanted to be. You made me who I am." And a special thank you to her mom as she guided her through these incredible 18 years. I don't know if she ever realized that the person I most wanted to be was her. Ladies and gentlemen, Juliana Stake.
Hi. Very quickly before I begin, I would like to apologize to my grandparents for lying to them. I am, in fact, giving a speech tonight. Surprise. Mom has plenty of tissues in her purse if you need them. All right, so it's an honor to be speaking in front of my administration, peers, their families, and especially my own family on such a special day. I've been a student at Mannheim Central since kindergarten, so many of you have been my classmates since kindergarten. It's strange to give a speech about the future in front of people that I once raced across the monkey bars with at recess. Looking back on my childhood, I was definitely more sure of myself at 6 years old than I am now. As a kid, I would silently wish adults would ask me what I want to do when I grow up. This past year, I've been asked that question more than ever before, and more often than not, I've answered it with hesitation in my gut. And I know I'm not the only person who's felt that way. I finally learned to be content saying, I don't really know. The only thing I am certain about at this point in my life is that I have no clue what I'm doing. And I don't believe that's inherently negative. I know I am not the same as I was 4 years ago when I walked into high school, so it would be silly to think that myself and my ambitions will be the same in another 4 years. The only permanent thing about life is change. Throughout my life, when I face those unexpected yet inevitable detours, my dad says to me, if you want to see God laugh, try to make plans. I know it's supposed to make light of a disappointing situation, but it's a dark image. You finally know what the next step is, and then with the snap of a finger, you're lost without direction. And this higher power that you put your trust in to have your back is pointing at you, falling over himself, laughing at how naive you were. It can be defeating. Disappointment like that ultimately has led me to question if hope is anything but a device to make fools out of people. As a graduating class, we have dealt with more than enough obstacles to make us question our own hope. One of those obstacles being the COVID pandemic that not only cost us a normal high school experience, well, as normal as it gets at a school under complete reconstruction, but that also cost us countless other irreplaceable memories, and in the most devastating cases, cherished loved ones. Despite the pain, the worrying, and the disappointment, we made it to that day we dreamed of at 6 years old. Here we are, decked out in our caps and gowns, counting down the minutes until we get to leave like we have every other day of the school year. I guess I should say, as we had every other day of the school year. The journey to this point was nothing that we could have pictured as kids, but we made it to the light at the end of the tunnel. It's a beautiful yet daunting view on the other side. We are standing outside this tunnel that guided us to travel straight on for the light for the past 17 or 18 years. Those enclosing walls have supported us and kept us from getting too far off the path. Today, they fall down. It's our decision what road we take, and it's up to us to reach the destination. That destination we start with in mind will likely change as we move forward too. Change is inevitable as we grow. It's easy to deny that there are multiple paths to reach our goals, or that maybe the goal we had in mind does not align with the person we have become. Being resistant to change tends to cloud us from recognizing that we can have great success and not achieve it in the way we initially imagined. It's essential to maintain hope as our plans may fall through and our lives go differently than we expected. These past 4 years have taught me that hope does not make fools out of people. It allows them to grow imperfectly and evolve, faithful that if they continue to get back up after being pushed over, they'll end up somewhere beautiful. Inevitably, we will face disappointment and make mistakes, but we will continue to push forward with trust that those setbacks are essential to finding ourselves. The powers of the universe will laugh in our faces only to redirect us to where we're truly meant to be. It may not be the path we wanted, may not be the path we chose, but it will be the path we need. I have hope that my life will work out the way that's best for me, and I have hope for all of us. I don't know exactly where I'll be in a year from now. I don't think any of us do. Appreciate the opportunity the I don't knows present, because in the end, the open road is far more beautiful than the dark tunnel. Great beauty lies in our future's uncertainties. For now, we can go anywhere we want. So, for now, I think we deserve to spend some time driving with the windows down, appreciating the summer breeze with the radio on full blast, letting the open road be our guide. Here's to the class of 2023. May our futures be rich with unpredictable roads that lead to exceptional destinations. Thank you.
Well, good evening. My name is Rod Brenneis, and I am the Dean of Students at the high school. To the graduating class of 2023, we wish you immense success as you venture into the next phase of your life. It brings me great pleasure to acknowledge the senior award winners in several different areas. First, academic awards. A special ceremony was held at Manheim Central Middle School on May 10th to honor those students who received awards and scholarships thanks to the generous support of our local community groups. You can find a detailed list of these accomplished students in the closing pages of your program. I invite all award winners and scholarship recipients from the class of 2023 who were recognized at that May 10th ceremony held at the middle school to rise for a round of applause. Now I'd like to call upon the prestigious Baron von Stiegel Award winner from the class of 2023 to rise for acknowledgement, and then Maddie, stand and just stay standing while I read. This honor goes to Maddie Nyer, a choice made by the collective votes of our high school staff and students. Congratulations, Maddie. We celebrated our athletically talented students who received awards and scholarships at the Maroon and Gray Banquet on May the 31st at the Manheim Brethren in Christ Church. I request all senior class members who received an accolade or scholarship at that banquet to please rise for recognition. On May the 29th, the Lancaster County Career and Technology Center conducted graduation ceremonies across their 3 county CTC campuses. A number of our Manheim Central students earned recognition for their commendable achievements in their chosen fields of study. I now request our CTC award winners to rise and accept their recognition for their remarkable achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brenize. It's my pleasure at this time to welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Ryan Axe, to offer congratulatory remarks to our class. Dr. Axe.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Graduation night is one of my favorite nights, and one of the reasons is when I'm watching you come in, your families and loved ones are watching you enter. They're waving, taking pictures, calling your name. And I want you to think back to when you were younger at your first event, whether that was kindergarten graduation or your 4th grade graduation. And when you were on a stage, on a field, or an activity, your family made sure you knew where they were. And well, you can see that they're still doing this tonight. And it's really cool to see because they're waving to you, they're taking pictures just like they did when you were little because they love you so much. And that's why I love graduation night. It takes us through so many memories of what got you all to this point. This night is real. In a world of artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, and virtual reality bombarding us and distracting us, a night like tonight can never be captured without friends, family, and loved ones all around us. You won't remember the TikToks or snaps, but you will remember this moment and many from the time with us at Manheim Central. I've been told you can now edit pictures from the past decades, seemingly altering memories. I can't imagine anyone touching up or removing my mullet from graduation in 1989. It was amazing. In all seriousness, it's been a joy to get to know all of you and see you in action this year. Whether it was an academic accomplishment, an activity you participated in, a teacher, staff member, coach, director, community member, family member, administrator that inspired you, or just daily interactions with friends and classmates at Manheim Central, take time to connect and reflect on all that you have done with us in real life. In these meaningful connections, you create memories. We appreciate all you've done here with us. It's been a joy to see all of you get to this point in your lives. It's an honor and a privilege to be your superintendent. Our community, staff, school board, families, and loved ones are all here in person to show you that we are proud of you. You will always have a home in Manheim. Thank you.
Great job, Corbin. Thank you. Our second honored speaker this evening is Laura King. Laura, please come forward. Reminiscing about high school, Laura shared that she will miss the community of Mannheim the most. There's a sense of security in having known everyone since elementary school. She will miss being able to go see someone no matter where she goes. Laura also wanted to share that one of her most memorable moments from high school occurred during her freshman year in physical science. During the calorie lab, where you took the time to see how long it took for a peanut to burn, we as responsible freshmen, this is Laura's words, were allowed to use matches without much supervision. I distinctly remember going through the lab, everything was going well, only to turn around and see Kaylin Watt had lit the trash can on fire. Mr. Sheehan's face was priceless. I'm sure it was just as priceless as mine as I was reading this for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, Laura King, class of 23, valedictorian.
Alrighty. As you just heard, I'm Laura King. I've been a student here at Mannheim since kindergarten. It is an honor to stand here and speak on behalf of students I've known my whole life. Well, most of you anyway. On behalf of the class of 2023, I would like to thank our parents for being our ultimate support system and putting up with us all these years. I would also like to thank our teachers, coaches, administration, staff, and everyone else here at Mannheim for shaping us and mentoring us into the people we are today. It is your help that has allowed us to truly flourish and achieve so much. While we are gathered here today to celebrate all of our achievements, and most of all, graduating high school, it is important to reflect on how we got here. You see, our schooling journey has not been easy. In fact, we've been pretty unlucky. And that goes all the way back to the very beginning. If you have been with us since elementary school, you went to one of three schools: Burgard, Stiegel, or Doe Run. All of those schools are now closed, being replaced by newer and arguably better ones. If we had been born just a few years later, we would have been treated to new elementary schools with air conditioning, iPads, and a gymnasium worthy of high school basketball games. Instead, we trudged through hot summers before we got half days for excessive heat, shared big clunky computers with those almost falling apart purple headphones, and some of us even enjoyed Stiegel's gym, cafeteria, auditorium combo. Our time in middle school was largely uneventful. However, we did have a twinge of bad luck in the sense that the middle school was also under construction during our time there. While the far-off district's office construction wasn't that big of a deal and will actually help support future generations of Barons, it is still pretty funny that we've experienced multiple construction projects during our time here. That brings us to high school and its construction project with the din of jackhammers in the distance and its suspicious totally a drill fire drills. And, of course, the pandemic. We've had anything but a normal high school experience. Yet, here we are, the class of 2023, sitting here together. Our shared experiences have made us more motivated, resilient, and most of all, adaptable, allowing us to surpass all expectations. We have an incredible roster of student athletes, with 18 of them moving on to collegiate level play. We have incredible student leaders who actively engage in helping the community, aiding and inspiring future generations. All of us are prepared for the next chapter of our lives. Whether you are entering the workforce, choosing to serve our country, taking a gap year, going on to further education, or anything in between, the lessons you've learned here at Mannheim are sure to guide you towards success in your future endeavors. So go forward into the unknowable future, knowing that your time here has taught you how to deal with the strife and unpredictability that goes along with the postmodern world. With technology advancing faster than it ever has, and new scientific discoveries occurring every day, we face an unknown future, one that will look completely different than the world today. One that could be an AI apocalypse, a disease-free utopia, a mix of those two, or something entirely different. It is one that will require us all to step up and do what we've been doing our entire lives: adapt. And if you ask me, no matter what the future holds, I think we're up for that challenge. Whether we glide gracefully through a prosperous future or we trudge through another difficult series of events, we will make our own luck. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Keisha McCauley, and I serve the high school as the assistant principal. This evening, I will be presenting to you our seniors who have distinguished themselves with outstanding academic achievement during their high school career. They are graduating tonight with honors. It is with great pleasure that I present them to you at this time. Students who have earned a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.4, but less than 3.7, are graduating cum laude. These students are wearing red honor cords, and I would like them to please stand now and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Our seniors wearing the green honors cords have earned between a 3.7 and 3.9 cumulative grade point average. They're graduating tonight magna cum laude. And will these seniors please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Summa cum laude honors are seniors who have achieved a grade point average of 3.9 or higher during their high school career. All of the seniors wearing a white cord have achieved this honor. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to all of these students for their exceptional academic efforts during their 4 years at Manheim Central High School. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Our third honored speaker this evening is Madison Nair. Maddie, please come forward. Madison is the daughter of John and Judy Nair, and following Mannheim Central, she plans to attend the University of Pennsylvania and major in psychology with a specialization in sports psychology with the ultimate goal of becoming a sports psychologist. When asked if there's anyone that she would like to thank, Madison remarked, "From the very bottom of my heart, I want to thank my family for their unwavering support and encouragement throughout my high school career. They have taught me the importance of humility, treating everyone with respect and kindness. I would not be the person I am if it were not for them. I owe them a huge I owe a huge thanks to all my coaches and teachers for serving as role models, demonstrating such strong work ethic, and showing me how to be a respectable leader." Ladies and gentlemen, Maddie Nair.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Madison Nair, and I would like to begin by sharing just how honored I am to be addressing the members of such a wonderful class, as well as their loved ones, on an important night in all of our lives. First and foremost, I would like to thank our outstanding teachers, counselors, administrators, and other faculty members that have helped guide us and motivate us to make this day possible. Giving this speech also allows me to extend my sincerest congratulations to the class of 2023. We have officially made it. Having been with this entire class for years now, I've had a front row seat to our collective journey. Through the numerous challenges, ranging all the way from the pandemic to getting stuck behind a tractor on the way to school, we've persevered through it all to make it here. That in itself is an amazing feat that we should be incredibly proud of. I bring up these hardships not to instill bitter thoughts about the past, but to remind you all of the adversity our surroundings forced us to face. Yet our experiences at Mannheim Central reflect so much more than hardships. It reflects countless radiant memories, forever friends, successful sports teams, and so much more. Not to mention, it created a tough, resilient, and tenacious class who are ready to face whatever challenges the world may throw at them. I raise the memories of these unavoidable challenges to highlight the fact that this group of graduates has every reason to hold some regret, some sorrow about missed opportunities. It would be so easy to blame our circumstances for failures or mistakes in the classroom, yet we don't. Graduates here today, you should pride yourselves in not falling victim to the massive excuses that presented itself as readily available to all of us. Making it here today took a grand display of self-discipline, mental toughness, and determination, all skills that we must carry with us to the real world. However, I've unfortunately witnessed countless excuses transpire before my eyes, as I'm sure you all have as well. The teacher doesn't like me, I'm tired, I'm not good enough, among many others, are all negative notions that prevent us from accomplishing our goals. The more excuses we make, the deeper hole we dig for ourselves, and the harder it is to climb back out. Trust me, there were moments in my own high school career where I almost let that negativity seep into my headspace. There were plenty of days when a task at hand seemed impossible, and it would have been so much easier to cut a corner or to just give up. Instead, I put my head down, worked through these seemingly hopeless circumstances, and I emerged stronger on the other side. I believe that having a no-excuse mindset is one of the most important qualities we can possess. As we fail in our futures, and we all will inevitably fail at one point or another, we must not point fingers or place blame on anything but ourselves, because owning up to our mistakes, accepting our failures, is the first step towards growing and learning from them. I believe Benjamin Franklin said it best as he shared, "He that is good for making excuses is seldom good for anything else." The truth to his statement resides in the simple fact that if valuable lessons come from failure, then success must come from no excuses. Let those who blame others, and maybe even blame us, motivate us to work that much harder. When I first entered high school yesterday, 4 years ago, even though it seems like yesterday, I definitely had goals. Whether my goals were athletic, academic, or personal, some of them were simply expectations, some had to wait until my later years, and others just seemed impossible at the time. Thankfully, a no-excuse mentality and quite a bit of dedicated time allowed me to stand up here with many of those goals crossed off of my list. For those of you who do not know me very well, it may seem like my athletic accomplishments are what I value most, but that couldn't be further from the truth. With hard work, we can all achieve our dreams, whether that is becoming a top-tier student, a Hall of Famer, the top of your profession, a history maker, or whatever else we choose to strive for. Yet, that is only part of the equation. One of my goals that remains open-ended is to be remembered for the kind of person I am. Many of us have made history here at Manheim Central through our achievements or by setting records. Yet when I look back at my high school career, these accomplishments are not what I am most proud of. My biggest goal is to be remembered as a well-rounded student, an exceptional teammate, a productive leader, and a helpful friend. I wanted to be a role model for those around me. It wasn't easy to take the high road and to let some things go, but it was definitely worth it if I inspired at least one person to do the same. I mentioned this goal of mine in the hopes that some of you will add it to your list and be the person that others can look up to. In whatever path you take, I hope that all of you strive to be remembered in somebody else's mind as the person that helped them, guided them, or motivated them. With all of that being said, Manheim Central Class of 2023, as we embark on whatever our future holds, I challenge you to embrace your mistakes and learn from them rather than making excuses. I challenge you to live every day with the intention of leaving the kind of legacy that you want to be remembered for. I am very excited to see the mark this class will make on the world because I know you'll represent your Manheim roots with pride. Thank you all for making my high school experience one worth remembering. Most importantly, congratulations once again to the Class of 2023.
This evening, our honored speaker is Miss Amanda Conway Simmons of the class of 1996. Following Manheim Central, Ms. Conway Simmons attended LaSalle University and earned a bachelor's in communication and served as the field hockey team captain. She earned a master's from American University in public communications. In 2003, Ms. Conway Simmons joined the President's Own. The President's Own is the United States Marine Band's United States Marine Band's mission is to perform for the President of the United States and the Commandant of the Marine Corps. Currently, Ms. Conway Simmons is stationed in Marine Barracks, Washington, D.C., and oversees marketing and all productions for the President's Own. She's married to Doug Simmons, a fellow graduate of Manheim Central, and they have 2 children. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Master Gunnery Sergeant Amanda Conway Simmons.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me okay? Okay, great. I just want to start off by thanking the Manheim Central High School administration for inviting me. It's truly an honor to be here with you this evening. I also want to give a shout out and a special thank you to all of our musicians for your amazing contributions tonight. It was awesome. Don't worry, parents, I'm not here on a recruiting trip. But if you have any questions, my number's 202-433-5814. I'm gonna draw on my last 20 years in the United States Marine Corps to share a few things that I've learned since being a Baron. If you know a Marine, you know we can be fairly obnoxious, especially about how we feel about the Marine Corps. We're the smallest service, the few, the proud, and we're often viewed as the most elite. This reputation comes from the ethos of the Marine Corps, where doctrines and core values such as honor, courage, and commitment are followed. Marines are the force that is most ready when the nation is the least ready, to be prepared for anything by training for everything, to overcome every obstacle put in front of us. But you don't have to be a Marine to follow these values and codes. In the Marine Corps, our motto is Semper Fidelis, Latin for always faithful, an eternal and collective commitment for the success of our battles, the progress of the nation, and our steadfast loyalty to the fellow Marine we fight and work alongside. But I have always felt that Semper Fidelis is a good personal motto. As you take this giant leap into the next stage of your life, you're gonna be leaving your entire support network, your family, your friends, and your teachers who have built you up your whole life. As you become an adult, you're gonna hear no a lot more than you're gonna hear yes. But remember to keep that faith in yourself and what you believe in, even when others don't. But in addition to faith, you are gonna need honor, courage, and commitment to navigate all the curveballs that life is gonna throw at you. General James Mattis is widely known in the U.S. military as the most revered Marine Corps officer of the generation, with over 41 years of public service, including serving as our Secretary of Defense in 2017 through 2019. His leadership and one-liners are legendary in the Marine Corps. I'll share only the G-rated ones with you tonight. General Mattis says, "You don't always control your circumstances, but you can always control your response. Some of you have the means and interests to go to college and others don't. Some are entering the workforce immediately, and the one other, thank you, is joining the military. Many of you don't have a plan at all. You're likely to be in the position right now just purely based on your circumstances. But life isn't always about what happened to you, it's how you navigate it. I often reflect on the story of the most inspirational Marine of our time, the youngest living recipient of the Medal of Honor, Kyle Carpenter. On November 21st, 2010, Kyle Carpenter was manning a rooftop security post during the defense of a village of Marjab in Helmand Province, Afghanistan. The Taliban initiated a daylight attack with hand grenades, one of which landed in his sandbag position. Without hesitation, he moved towards the grenade to shield his fellow Marine from the deadly blast. When the grenade detonated, his body absorbed the brunt of the blast, severely wounding him but saving the life of his fellow Marine. Lance Corporal Carpenter was unconscious for 5 weeks at Walter Reed National Medical Center. He lost his right eye, all of his teeth, and his right arm was broken in 30 places. He went through roughly 40 surgeries to recover. But during this grueling process, he set several post-recovery goals for himself: run a marathon, earn a college degree, backpack across Europe, and go skydiving. After nearly 3 years in recovery at Walter Reed, Lance Corporal Carpenter was released from the hospital at age 24 and has since accomplished all of those goals and so many more. Imagine what you can do by the time you're 24. No matter where you are in your life, I challenge you to set some goals, even if they seem insurmountable. Now, while it's great to dream big and have goals, you still have to get through the daily grind of life in order to achieve those goals. And that will require competency. General Mattis says to us, be brilliant in the basics. Don't dabble in your job, master it. Right now, you're at the top of your game, graduating seniors. But your life is about to do a big reset. You'll be at the lowest rank, a freshman again or a new person on the job. You'll be starting at the bottom, and there's no better way to start your climb than mastering those basics. Learning a skill and paving the way, paying your dues is a very important part of growth. My first job following college wasn't in the military. It was in a public relations agency. After graduation, I thought I knew it all. I was ready to work with high-powered clients, go to parties, and make a lot of money. The reality was that I would share an office with the founder of the company, answer his phone, get him coffee, and go pick up his shirts at the mall. I made so little money in my very first job that I had to work as a server at Outback at night. But I knew learning from him was going to be the key to starting my career, so I made sure I was good at the basics, and I quickly proved to him that I would be trusted and he could start sharing everything that he knew with me about public relations. Mastering the basics will only also take you so far. Advancing in life comes with a lot of hard work, but a little bit of luck and some risk. If you've ever taken a big risk, this will sound familiar. As you approach the moment of your decision, your heart spurs you on. But before you can act, your head gets in the way. You think and you hesitate. Up until this point, many of these decisions have been made for you, but after tonight, you will be responsible for making your own choices, and the consequences of those choices will impact you for the rest of your life. It's very easy to go through life being comfortable and not taking any risks, but you shouldn't wait for things to happen to you. You'll soon discover that advancement and risk often go hand in hand. I wasn't a risk taker. I always did what I was supposed to do. At Mannheim Central, I got good grades, was in orchestra and chorus. I played 3 sports and 2 instruments. Being a child of public school teachers, there was never any doubt I was going to college. I chose a college that wasn't a risk. It was close to home in Philadelphia, and it was a school where I knew I would excel. My plan was to stay in Philly and work in PR. But a few months before graduation, my best friend from Mannheim called me. She was graduating from Penn State at the same time and was offered a job in Washington, D.C. She was nervous to go alone. Without hesitation and uncharacteristically, I said, I'll go with you. I had no jobs, no plans, and I was leaving my entire network in Philadelphia. That was the first risk I ever took, and it would set my life on a new trajectory. As I already told you, my job, I was at the public relations agency. I learned a lot, but I wasn't passionate about the products I was promoting. My boyfriend, now husband Doug, who was graduating and was about to move from Mannheim down to Washington, D.C., and I was helping him search for a job when I stumbled across an ad, vacancy, the President's own United States Marine Band, seeking public affairs specialist. 3 years PR experience with a musical background. I couldn't believe it. I found something that was a perfect fit for me. And then I read the fine print, must enlist in the Marine Corps. Now, this was a little riskier than moving to DC with a friend. It was 2003, 9/11 was fresh in our minds, and it was the early stages of the war on terrorism. I would have to take a pay cut. I knew nothing about being in the military, and I would have to sign a 4-year contract. But after spending years helping clients raise their stock prices, I recognized that I needed to be part of something more meaningful and impactful on people in the community. I felt the call to serve, and without hesitation, I took that risk, and I enlisted in the Marine Corps. Now, compared to stories of valor, like Lance Corporal Carpenter, my risks aren't even in the same league. But we all have to make these choices, and these choices can change the course of our lives forever. As Marines, we are trained to improvise, adapt, and overcome all obstacles and situations. We possess the willingness and determination to fight and keep fighting until victory is assured. As you keep progressing through your journey, it's imperative that you remain flexible and adaptable. The President's own United States Marine Band was founded in 1798, and its mission is unique: to provide music to the President of the United States and the Commandant of the Marine Corps. We have performed for every president since John Adams and for every presidential inauguration since Thomas Jefferson. As members of the Marine Band's communications team, our job is to protect and advance this 225-year-old brand. And one of the biggest ways we do that is by generating media coverage. In January 2013, the Marine Band participated in the inauguration of President Barack Obama. The Marine Band provides the soundtrack for every inauguration. We're positioned right at the Capitol, below where the president speaks. Our team was on a high. We had just generated $2 million worth of coverage through our interviews and storytelling. But the day after the ceremony, we were swept up in a scandal. It is common practice for us to pre-record the entire inauguration ceremony because it takes place in January and the weather can be unpredictable. One of the artists chose to use the recording for the performance of the national anthem instead of performing it live. Now, I can't tell you who it is because that's classified, but I'll give you a hint. She's married to Jay-Z. You can Google all the dirty details about this story, but the bottom line is that we misstepped in our office. We shared too much information about our guest and created an international media frenzy. Our team was humiliated, and we even got death threats on Twitter. Upsetting one of the world's biggest stars, the Pentagon, and the White House all on the same day is never a good time. And all of this resulted in me having to take over as the chief in the office. Being chief wasn't my plan, and it certainly wasn't my plan to take over during an international scandal. I wanted to quit and walk away. Walk away from the entire mess, but luckily I was locked into an enlistment and was forced to power through. I had to quickly rebuild a team and our reputation, but I couldn't control my circumstances, but I could certainly control my response. Life's always gonna knock you down, but you're always gonna have to adapt and overcome. The last thing I wanna share with you is that you will never be done graduating. Since 2003, I've worked at Marine Barracks, Washington, the oldest post in the Marine Corps. I've attained the highest enlisted rank in the Marine Corps. I've worked hundreds of high-profile events, served 4 presidents, toured nearly every state in this country, taken America's music over to Europe and Japan. I've worked with Carnegie Hall and NASA, hung out with John Philip Sousa's great-granddaughters, and I've spent the 4th of July at the White House. I've secured appearances on the Today Show, Fox and Friends, and PBS. And this July, I'll work my final concert at the Kennedy Center for the Marine Band's 225th anniversary, featuring John Williams, the film score composer of Star Wars and Harry Potter. After this 20-year amazing career, I've decided to retire from the Marine Corps and explore a new chapter in my life, so I'm graduating too. And I'm so honored that one of the last times that I will be in this uniform is with you. So, before I start crying about my graduation, I'll have to leave you with this. Whether you work for General Mattis or General Electric, make sure you control those responses because you won't be able to control the circumstances. Take some risks, but don't forget to be brilliant at the basics. And never be done graduating. There's always something new to learn. And most importantly, never, ever upset the queen bee. Semper Fidelis, Barons, congratulations.
Thank you for your message and service to our country. It's that time that we've all been waiting for. In my role as principal of Manheim Central High School, I have a wonderful privilege to execute. I certify the individuals receiving a diploma this evening has satisfactorily completed the requirements for graduation as established by the Manheim Central School District and Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Dr. Axe, members of the Manheim Central Board of School Directors, I present to you the class of 2023 and the awarding of their diplomas. Congratulations. I would ask that our audience please be respectful of all of our graduates and their families. Everyone deserves to have their graduates' names read. Thank you for your consideration and respect.
Brett Kenneth Barbush. Caitlin Rose Beachy. Brandon M. Beck, cum laude. Connor S. Beck. Michaela M. Beck, magna cum laude. Aiden A. Becker. Marcello Robert Bolano. Zachary J. Benner, cum laude. Avery Grace Bernhardt. Emily A. Bilby. Keon A. Bissell. Elena N. Bridgman, magna cum laude. Carson H. Brooks, magna cum laude. Sarah J. Brubaker, summa cum laude. Damian T. Castle. Alyssa L. Klingenpeel. Ty D. Clugston. Evan James Cofield. Cadence E. Collins Guzman. Christopher Ashby Jr.
Alexa D. Compton, magna cum laude. Cade W. Connolly, cum laude. Josiah A. Ahir Costello. Emily M. Krellin. Adam J. D'Angelo, magna cum laude. Rocco R. Doherty. Aiden Deppen. Nathan H. Dirk. Seth Emmanuel Diaz. Garrett Nicholas DiFrancesco, cum laude. Addison H. Dorshuk, summa cum laude. Malachi Dollard. Sophia I. Dominguez. Richard Dommel. Abby Doss. Donna Marie Doss. Ty Jordan Doyle. Zachary E. Earhart, cum laude.
Jenna Nicole Eberly. Matthew L. Echegoyen, cum laude. Seth Newell Embley. Chloe M. Ank. Catherine Esmeralda Escalante Leiva. Cameron T. Evans, cum laude. Connor W. Fonestock, summa cum laude. Cameron A. Fonestock. Jayla L. Flowers, cum laude. Logan Matthew Forrest, cum laude. Luke E. Forwood, cum laude. Haley Nicole Fry. Megan R. Garber, magna cum laude. Jonathan Garcia. Sophia H. Garman, summa cum laude. Aiden P. Garvey. Camden E. Geib, cum laude. Cadence M. Getz.
Cole E. Alamina. Candace May Gilbert. Catherine E. Glover, magna cum laude. Cody James Grissinger, cum laude. Cole Groff. Trey D. Grube. Hunter M. Gruel. Nicholas R. Haas. Brady J. Harbach, cum laude. Monica A. Herman. Mariana Hernandez. Paige M. Heslop, cum laude. Jacob P. Hess, cum laude. Cameron Elizabeth Heth. Alexander Michael Hetrick. Luke Higgins. Jared A. High, magna cum laude.
Madison G. Hilliard, cum laude. Rollin B. Hoffer, cum laude. Chase Nevin Hoke. Benjamin Scott Holsinger, cum laude. Lei Hong, cum laude. Caleb Matthew Hostetter, summa cum laude. Hannah Noel Hostetter, summa cum laude. Max Hudson. Jesse D. Hurst, magna cum laude. Braxton R. Kiefer. Ava T. Kneff, summa cum laude. Brooke M. Kettler, cum laude. Cameron Elise King. Gavin W. Klein.
Abigail Rose Knapp, cum laude. Aubrey Leanne Knight. Sydney Riley Kopp, cum laude. Madison Coram. Morgan A. Kreider. Aiden C. Krell. Kaylee A. Kroll. Wyatt A. Caprice. Haley E. Langley, cum laude. Abby G. Lastinger, magna cum laude. Michaela A. Laver. Amanda LaVenture. Cole Lawhorn. Dylan G. Lead, cum laude. Bryn A. Lehman, cum laude.
Kyle D. Lindsay. Julia G. Larker. Tori A. Long. Nathaniel Richard Isaac Mansur. Elsie Mae Martin, summa cum laude. Emma Grace Martin, cum laude. Sean K. McElhaney. Landon S. McGallagher, magna cum laude. Logan S. McGallagher, cum laude. Jocelyn Lisette Medina. Preston Mensch. Haley R. Miller, magna cum laude. Holly Nicole Miller, summa cum laude. Dustin R. Martin. Kayla M. Miller.
Xander William Miller. Mackenzie Marie Moberly. Jenna Elizabeth Moffett, summa cum laude. Jalea Janae Montanez. Kale R. Moore, cum laude. Jared R. Murray. Emma L. Myers, magna cum laude. Elias David Nargang. Joseph Nasser. Jaritza I. Navarro Fernandez. Dylan W. Neff, cum laude. Kaylee B. Neff, magna cum laude. Colin C. Nealis, cum laude.
Lexi M. Nelson. Pippa Andorra Oatman. Emma Rose Osgood, cum laude. Samantha L. Parks. Nicole Grace Peffley, magna cum laude. Luke J. Pfeiffer. Andrew Joseph Pelletier. Griffin Phillips, cum laude. Hadessa W. Porter. Labib Rahman. Elena Rajaratnam. Damian Michael Redkay. Riker J. Redkay. Abigail G. Reed, summa cum laude.
Olivia Page Regan, magna cum laude. Megan Reed Faulkner. Joseph J. Roach. Kevin V. Sangdara, magna cum laude. Madison Renee Sauter, cum laude. Maya Cam Schreffler. Logan Brianna Shelley, magna cum laude. Nicholas W. Shank. Debbie M. Showers. Adriana Mackenzie Sechrist. Alexis Smith. Dylan S. Smith, cum laude. Mallory Elaine Smith. Luke Caleb Snavely, summa cum laude. Ryan Mitchell Snavely, summa cum laude. Stephen K. Spone. Rachel Elizabeth Stevens. Brandon G. Stoltzfus. Rachel L. Schweitzer. Ava G. Tempolsky, cum laude. Brian Boy Titavong. Tyler K. Tyson. Elijah M. Ulrich. Cody Richard Umbrell. Ana Lucia Grace Valdez, magna cum laude. Elizabeth S. Vagley, cum laude. I'm sorry. Milo C. von Stetten. Braylon Andrew Wong. Congrats. Braden M. Wagner. Cassidy Waltz. Kaylin M. Watt, magna cum laude. Ariana Faith Weaver. Paige E. Weaver. Jaden L. White.
Blake Anthony Wenger. Heidi E. Wenger, summa cum laude. Megan R. Wenger, magna cum laude. Braden M. Wessner. Judah Matthew White, cum laude. Theodore Kenneth Will. Jaslyn Wilmot. Bradley Charles Witkowski. Janston C. Wolf.
Catherine Wolf, magna cum laude. Gareth C. Wright, cum laude. Owen William Yans. Owen M. Yost. Eric N. Zimmerman, magna cum laude. Jordan D. Zook. Jonathan D. Wanger, magna cum laude. Leah E. McMurray, cum laude. Madeline Jo Paris LaFrance. Haley L. Kowalski. Benjamin L. Ginder, magna cum laude.
Hannah E. Bost, cum laude. Andrew W. Barnes, magna cum laude. Corbin M. Schenk, magna cum laude. Madison K. Nair, summa cum laude. Juliana Hope Stake, magna cum laude. Lauren A. Huber, cum laude. Laura E. King, summa cum laude.
I'm surprised that some of you still have voices left after all that cheering. Can we have the class of 2023 please stand? As the principal of Manheim Central High School, it's my honor to affirm the graduation for the members of the class of 2023. At this time, would all graduates please move their tassels from right to left? Congratulations on your graduation, excuse me. There must be like 6 words in the one right there. So please be seated. This time, Mr. Denny Enck from the class of 1970 will now address our graduates and offer an invitation to them. Mr. Enck.
Good evening. It's been a great night for all of you. I know you're ready to get out of here and celebrate your graduation, so I'm going to be brief. I'm here on behalf of the Manheim Central Alumni Association to offer our congratulations to each of you on this great accomplishment. In just a few minutes, you'll walk out of here as Manheim Central alumni. No matter what you decide to do, you'll all have the same opportunity to be successful. You'll continue to learn and grow as you go through your life. But while you're doing that, please remember those who have supported you, including your classmates, friends, family, teachers, coaches, administrators, and anybody else that has helped you to get to this point. This room is filled with people who have loved and cared for you, many of which are also Manheim Central alumni. And there are some who have supported you along the way that are no longer with us, and they'll continue to watch over you. Manheim Central students that will follow you will need that same support. So as alumni, please consider giving that back at some point in your life. And now it's my pleasure to officially induct you into the Manheim Central Alumni Association and extend you to your first year of membership. Congratulations, and may God bless each one of you.
I would also ask that our audience and graduates please stand for the playing of our alma mater. Additionally, please wait until all of our graduates and special guests have exited our auditorium before leaving your seats. Again, best wishes to our graduates. Go Barons. Thank you and have a good evening.
stand cards.